talk about this coin called Lisk. Actually, this thing is up 22% in the last 24 hours, 47% in the last 7 days, 45% in the last 30 days. And it's also in the top gaining cryptos for all of the crypto market. So I figured it would be a good time to talk about a new project out here. So this isn't necessarily a new project. It's been out for like 9 years. As you can see back here, it was launched in 2017. So in 2017, this coin was launched 9 years ago. That's actually pretty crazy. 64 million inside of market cap, 254 million in trading volume. I'll say this coin has a long history, and it's a long history of pumping and then dumping lower and then pumping again and then dumping lower. And we've been seeing it with this coin time and time again. It has a nice pump, and then it dumps lower. Nice pump, dumps lower, nice pump, dumps lower. That is exactly what it's doing now. And it's what it's been doing for the last 9 years. It pumps and dumps, pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps. So you get the drift. But let's stop going over all the bad stuff with the project. And I'm just making this video because it's in the top gaining cryptos. And I know there's a lot of people out there that will probably see this and say, oh, it's been around for so long, now it's coming back. And they might think that it's going to do like a Zcash number, right? That's what a lot of people are hoping for, is to catch the next Zcash. And it's very hard to do that. But anyways, they have a whole platform here. As you can see, it says the growth platform for EM founders. So they're working on founders, getting founders set up throughout Africa, South America, and Asia, from the newer developing countries. As you can see here, the platform for founders in Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. And obviously, I know those are continents. And I know there's going to be someone in the comments like, oh, those are continents, not countries. Like, obviously they're continents, but there's developing countries inside those said continents, right? So anyways, I know there would be some people out there, so I got slick with them before they got slick with me. But anyways, they help fund these creators and these founders inside of these up and coming developing countries. So that's what they do. I would say for what they do, they do a good job. It's they have a good purpose in the crypto market. But I'm a trader and I look at crypto projects to trade. And this isn't striking me as something to get in and just hold. But it does look like something that you could trade that is very volatile, that will go up and down just as fast as it went up. So, you can come inside of a project like this, you can spot different patterns, you can do some good trades. So, I just kind of wanted to bring that out there. And if you're wondering what I'm drawing here, this is called an ascending triangle. Actually, the one I just predicted, and let me show you this. The ascending triangle is a bullish signal. It has a 72.77% win rate. This comes directly from TradingView. They have a 72.77% win rate for ascending triangles. So it doesn't mean it's going to break out to the upside. Just means there is a 72.77% chance it'll break out to the upside and a 28% chance that it'll break down. So you got to remember that. But yeah, I just made a video about this coin as it was about to break out. Then as I was making the video, it started to break out. This wasn't the ascending triangle. It was something else that I was looking at. But like I said, I've been going over a lot of different new projects for you guys lately. So we'll just have to see if this thing can break out or not. But remember, it's not 100%, but yeah, this is an ascending triangle. So let's see if it does. As for the %R trend exhaustion, this could easily reverse to the upside and it's a little bit oversold. But the MACD is looking a little weird right now. A lot of selling pressure, and then the second buying pressure tries to come in, more selling pressure steps in, and that's a pretty bearish signal. So that could be a signal that this is about to be broken down. I wouldn't be surprised if this bullish signal here was invalidated and sent downwards, just because of the prior performance of the project. So yeah, 30-minute chart overbought. Another signal that it could break down lower, or it could come back up here, right? And then what's the next chart that we can look at? We can look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart completely overbought here, but still it could come back up. Still, it can stay overbought for longer than expected. Lots of buying pressure, a little bit of selling, we got to hope for a third wave, just like this, just like these two, another third wave of buying pressure. So that this is the MACD on the hourly chart. So we can hope for that, and then we can get all the way down to it at the 15-minute chart. A lot of selling, and we can have even more selling coming in. This looks like it's going to come down further. Again, it could have a short-term reversal to the upside and continue. So we could see something like this and then a continuation downwards. But yeah, this project, there's nothing wrong with it. I think that they're doing a good thing for the community out there in Africa, inside of South America, Asia, all that good stuff. But you got to be honest with yourself when you're trading. This isn't necessarily the type of thing that you hold. This might be a good trading opportunity. We'll see. The first ascending triangle that was here broke out to the upside. And now we have a second one. So now the second time, it might not be in our favor, right? It was in our favor on this one, but remember, it's a 72.77% chance of winning. So it might not be in the favor this time again, but it might. It could. If it does break out, we're looking for the next resistance immediately out from there. And then you could probably end up seeing a dump from there. So if it does break out, you could end up seeing something like it going up to here, 33 cents and then dumping, or a little bit higher up to this level up here, 43 cents and dumping. I don't think it'll get that far though. I think that it's preparing to dump right now actually. But then when you look at the daily chart, it's still oversold because this thing has been oversold since forever. I mean, it just sells off so often. It sells off a lot. So I don't know. I don't really look at a lot of these projects and see, long-term potential with a lot of projects. But it is what it is. This thing has been oversold since 2022. I'm not even trying to be funny. This is the percent R trend exhaustion, right? The bottom here, the blue line, this is the long-term trend. The long-term trend has only not been oversold for a few months in 2024. I'd say like 5. Let's give them 5. And then it became oversold immediately after that. And it's been oversold since then. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to get this video out there. You guys can do what you want with it. It does look like it's going to break down soon, but if it breaks out, it's a bullish pattern. So I wouldn't be surprised if it broke out, and I wouldn't be surprised if it broke down. So yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, I'll be back with another video.